Why Video Games Cause Violence from Harvard Medical School, 2020. So, before I begin this presentation, I just want to give some background on myself. I am a student currently at Harvard. I will be graduating next year. I'm a third year student, and yeah, uh, I'm majoring in neurobiology. I'm actually double majoring. I forgot to say it. Neurobiology, and I'm also pre-med. Yeah. So, anyways, my theoretical quantum autonomous explanation towards the negative implications of how the neuroreceptors behave to video games. Firstly, the neurons in the prefrontal cortex flood with 10 to the power of 10 of the dopamine hormones, produced by the equivalent of heroin generated by the hit of games. The negative implications set in when the neurons can't handle the flood. With this, the cerebrum cannot manage the penetration of massive amounts of dopamine rushing towards the brain. Therefore, destroying brain cells in the process. My visual representation of Tetris destroying brain cells. Furthermore, my theoretical quantum anonymous conclusion, we can conclude with the information provided by to us that gamers have by far a low or non-existent IQ due to this. Therefore, gamers cannot manage the daily problems that occur, such as cognitive thought composure, risk management, math, languages, and the sciences. Natural selection would have eliminated gamers, but society manipulated by big gaming fostering and nurturing gamers prevent this from occurring. Once big gaming collapses, gamers collapse from the world. My photograph that I took of a gamer's average test score, yes, I went to a local junior high school and photographed just a student that played games. Yeah, for 1 minute a day or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, here's my mathematical explanation of video games equating to violence. Here I have Pythagoras theorem, and when you input the variables of person, video games equating to violent person, it turns out this a radical violent person. And anyways, my written expression of gaming equating to violence, neurons in the brain deprecate when exposed to video games rapidly. Therefore, fewer neurons and almost no brain cells. Uh, hence, it produces the gamers to go numb and disables the neurological process of consequences. From this, we can extrapolate the data and determine that people who play video games cause violence. Gamers don't understand nor comprehend the consequences for their actions, subsequently think it's okay to harm and do violence. And here's a compilation of video games causing violence. As you can see, domestic abuse, arson, protests, by gamers, over something as simple as a game going out of sale, fighting, and just in general, angry people. And here's my conclusion. Gaming undoubtedly causes violence. As a society, we must fight big gaming and eliminate them. Sources, I went to the Harvard Library, the Einstein Foundation, and the Stephen Hawking Foundation. Alright, thank you for coming to the end of this presentation, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something.